Welcome back to more from the Sacred Stones. So last time we did Tower 3 and 4, up the Tower of Valni, floor 3 and 4 I should be saying, and I talked about 3 hopes a lot. So anyway, this time we're going to be doing 5 and 6, and oh boy, was this! So we got Entombed, the boss is Entombed too, and he has a chest key, interesting. And yeah, we got a lot of enemies on this map, so restocking weapons might not be a bad idea. Oh, there's another boss too. Neostrut's chest key. So, but yeah, we don't need to worry about needing chest keys because yeah, we have core. So, again, he's gonna be great for this map, so I'm gonna bring him. I'm just gonna make sure that my other weapons are in order. Like I said, she probably needs a new one, so another steel sword, I mean. So let's do that. I'm gonna give it a steel plate for one anyway. Cormac, yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I can give you an iron lance, I think. Yeah, I can. And then Corm, he should be fine. Yeah. Well, this looks like an interesting map. And yeah, your units are interestingly positioned, let's just say. But yeah, Corm name me here. I'll put Garrick near the back actually, with Tepis. And then I'll put Cormac and Tana. Yeah, this will do. Let's get started. So, what am I talking about today? So, I'm talking about Awakening, because I finished it recently. So, my favorite characters. Interesting topic. So, I guess I can also talk about my feelings on Awakening's cost too. I will say, like I said with, like I've been kind of talking about a lot, Awakening definitely has, like, I definitely have a better opinion of Awakening now, because after playing it again, because yeah, the main reason for that is I played it in a less grindy mission. Also, I probably should be checking enemies. 100 gold on that guy, random zombie that we need to kill anyway. Short spear's 10 gold. This dude has 1 gold. So it's a 10 gold, so yeah, we're actually gonna get. That's actually a decent amount of money on this map, but there are some fetid claws, so we probably want to be a little careful. Alright, so. Is this like one tile? It looks like it is, so. I'm gonna probably put Garrick one's face down, but anyway. So yeah, basically how I played it was, I was less grindy. The only thing I really grinded for was the power logs, because I actually wanted the children to be decently powerful, because, like I said, and that actually helped inform my opinion of, I actually kind of like the Children Awakening. Not as much as genealogy, of course, but because I love genealogy, but yeah, definitely better than Fates, because yeah, Fates didn't really use the children that well, and the game was already customizable enough that I didn't really feel like it needed them. So, and the characters, so I could go for the main cost, but I might focus on the units I was using because yeah, I was using them a lot, so Crom and Lucina were paired up for most of the game, and yeah, Crom, he's a good lord. The reason for that is because, I don't know. Like, yeah, he does the whole, like, aggressive lord thing pretty well, actually, because, yeah, there's a lot of aggressive lords in the series. You have Hector, Ephraim, Dimitri even, so yeah, I mean, that doesn't sound like much, but yeah, it is definitely an archetype they like to do, and Crom does it quite well. And he does develop too, like, I mean, yeah, that's a paralogue, or not paralogue, that's a post-game thing, but look at how he reacts to Gangrel in the first few chapters, and then look how he reacts to Gangrel in that chapter, the one where you recruit him. It's really cool to see, actually. And then Lucina, she's alright. I mean, she's pretty cool actually, because yeah, she's basically the Lord of the Future for the child units basically, and yeah, she does a pretty good job at doing that. They I don't know, I think the problem with Lucina for me is that, like, yeah, I do like her as a unit, and the character's not bad too, but I feel like there isn't like too much that makes it go wow about her, other than the whole like time traveling thing, and the fact that she is like a pretty decent lord to the child units, which I think is kind of interesting. But like I said, she doesn't like wow me as much as Chrom does, so I think I prefer Chrom as my lord for Awakening. Then we have, so yeah, then Olivia was kind of striking out on her own, because yeah, you can have a pair up with Chrom, but then you can't really dance with her. And yeah, Olivia, she's like one of the first waifus ever for me, which is kind of weird, but anyway, when you think about it, because yeah, Awakening is probably the first game where like you had like a visual novel-esque, you had to pick this girl. And yeah, Olivia was actually the girl I picked on my first playthrough. The one where Berserker Rohan had his second act, which I guess I can also talk about a little bit too. His first act was FE12 because yeah, I decided to make... Basically my first playthrough, it didn't go so great, so then I restarted it. I was a mage in that first playthrough, so yeah, I would have been Sage Rohan if that playthrough would have actually went well. Or maybe a different magic class that I like better, but like a Mage Knight, I don't know. Then I'd be copying another YouTuber, alright. Who should I use her? Oh yeah, let's definitely use the loot. And yeah, Divine's less useful one. So yeah, I used Berserker Rohan in FE12, and then that kind of... I had so much fun doing it, I want to do another Frown game, so when I got Awakening, I did the same thing. I was eventually a really strong Berserker, but I also tried the other axe using classes too, to try and A, get a good axe rank, and make the Berserker class more powerful too as a result. So like I went like War Monk to get Renewal for example, I went Hero to get Soul, all that good stuff. So... Anyway, so... Back to Olivia, so like I said, I really like the supported Robin because they're very charming. Which is why I ended up S-pulling her in that playthrough, so... In that first playthrough, but this time with the Chrom because it's definitely a very est pairing for Lucina and Inigo, because yeah, they don't... One thing that was apparent was that Lucina was lacking a decent amount of strength throughout the whole playthrough. But she made up for it with Rifle King and Aethers. Because yeah, she was able to proc Aether pretty consistently, so it didn't really matter, strength was really low, and also both her and Chrom had Dual Strike Plus, which yeah, kind of a good skill in Awakening actually. Too bad it's only on Chrom and his children basically, so because yeah, that's an amazing skill. Because yeah, most of the time I felt like I needed dual strikes to one round. Actually, nah, that's kind of a lie. Because yeah, you can definitely get strong enough where you can just one-shot things in Awakening, and yeah, some of my units were able to do that. But yeah, Olivia will always be one of my favorites, and yeah, she is pretty cool in the playthrough. It's just that yeah, one problem with doing the Chrom pairing is how it happens is you don't really get to see how the relationship unfolds, and Liz actually makes fun of that, so... But and yeah, I haven't seen their supports, but yeah, you do get them from being the game, and then they'll be in the support viewer. But yeah, I haven't seen those yet, but I think they might be kind of interesting, because yeah, Olivia, she's a very shy character, so probably some comedy. And speaking of comedy, I do not like Chrom and female Robin supports, the cringe. Anyway. So enough about that. Another character that was striking out alone, at least for some of the game, was Brady. So basically, he was paired up with Maribel a lot. I didn't give him a girl to as support weirdly enough. I probably could have done Shell, but anyway. So he was just a decent healer. I like his character too. He's a very fun character in the. What makes him fun is that he's like nothing. He's like completely different to his mother, and that's kind of hilarious. And yeah, the reason why he's so different is because yeah, his mother's very posh and likes using big words, but then Brady is very he looks like a bandit and also uses much more simple speech. I wonder what it's like in the Japanese version, but anyway. I don't know, there's something like really likable about him, so like if I was to LP Awakening, which wouldn't happen because I need a 3DS capture card. In my case a 2DS one because that's... I actually have a 2DS and not a 3DS. But yeah, if I was to do that, then I actually might do Robin Maribel. Because I don't know, Maribel's kinda cool. I haven't seen a Robin support, so I feel like they could be kinda interesting. And yeah, she's like a character I enjoy. And yeah, Brady, he's just a really likable child. Child unit, so yeah. Then... because yeah, his character's fun and yeah, he gets to do some fun things as well. Like he likes to play the violin, which is kind of interesting to learn about, but anyway. So now let's go on to the avatar. He was called Subaru in the playthrough, and he married Noe because I don't know. I just felt like doing it, I guess. But anyway, but the thing is, it's not me who did it because he's called Subaru, so it's okay. But anyway, oh, you got Iron Sword. And yeah, we're all cool. Alright, so also yeah, this is the map with the random treasure, so I guess we're gonna be looking at that soon. But anyway, still lots of enemies, so we'll use Divine to kill you. But yeah, let's talk about Robin, I guess then. Robin is a cool protagonist. Or avatar, I should be saying, because yeah, the thing about him is, I feel like that he does have kind of an interesting character. Like yeah, out of Korin and Byleth, I think he's the most interesting person, because yeah, Byleth doesn't do enough in my opinion to be an interesting character, and then Korin just has a lot of problems in the main plot. So unless it's Birthright, where the only problem with Birthright though is that like, it definitely shows Korin in a good light, but it's very basic and not super entertaining, so there's that. Then, like I say, back to Robin. Yeah, like I said, they are definitely very overpowered. They can recast to any class, which yeah, makes sense. Because, they are the avatar, they're supposed to be anything, so... And yeah, they do have some interesting supports here. Like, yeah, for example, Crom Robin Male has a good support. Much prefer it over the female ones, so... Because yeah, I can definitely tell the two of them are good friends in that support, which is nice to see. That's definitely one that really stands out, because yeah, everything else is pretty normal, I guess, for a avatar support. Because yeah, I feel like most of the avatar supports, they are used to help learn about the character to the player because yeah, well, duh. Anyway, what else? And then of course Noe. Noe is weird to me. She's definitely like really energetic compared to like Mer and Tiki. Like compared to the other youthful Manakets, and also, I mean, yeah, she's like Faye, I guess. Very much so now I think about it, so... She's like a modern day Faye, I guess, because yeah, both are very energetic Manakets. But yeah, one problem with there's actually a lot of problems with Noe, unfortunately. Her design is questionable, and also if you did do that as support, then Morgan wears the same clothes as a mannequin, which I don't get, but anyway. But yeah, that also means that if I did Tiki and Subaru, then she might not wear those clothes, but I doubt it. I'm guessing that's the default look. For the mannequin class, they wear Noe's clothes, which is kind of weird, but anyway. And yeah, I don't think her character's like that bad. She's just super energetic, like Faye is. Well, of course you can romance her, which is kind of weird, but anyway. Then of course after that, I didn't use Nar actually, and the main reason is I used Morgan instead. Because I wanted both of them to be good mannequins, I guess. So I decided, I'll just use Morgan. But yeah, Morgan was pretty good. Like, more overpowered Noe. She even got the... she even got, like, maxed out Armstrift, so yeah, her Dragonstone pluses would never break, and yeah, she had a lot of good skills to accompany that playstyle, so yeah. And they actually paired up with not Laszlo, Nico. I knew I would do something like that, but anyway. Because yeah, the reason I did that was in my first playthrough, as you would expect, they were actually siblings, so I was actually able to do their romantic support. And yeah, I did get the support in the end, so that was good. But yeah, I always liked the Nico. Like, I was really proud of him in the first playthrough. Like, yeah, I feel like I don't know. He's like, again, kind of like Brady, he's like a very likable child. Yeah, he flirts a lot, but he has a good reason for doing that he explains in the supports, so yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool to see. I don't think he's as cool as Sylvain as a flirter, but he's still kind of cool. And yeah, he's pretty cool in Fates 2 as Laszlo. Nice crit. Nice experience too, but anyway. Like I said, he's pretty good in Fates 2, but yeah, we're talking about Awakenings, so yeah. And yeah, in my playthrough he was pretty good, because yeah, he had... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. And yeah, I can't do that. But hey, I guess she can get the chest for me, and that'll save a lot of time, so that's good. A Thunder. So... yeah, not much to say. I found Anika very likable in my first playthrough, and I feel the same way nowadays. So... and yeah, his relationship with Elaine in Future Past 2 is pretty cool to see as well. And yeah, as you know, he's pretty good as well. Like, yeah, every Chaldean's like overpowered Awakening, because they have access to a lot of classes, and they also, depending on when you get them, they can also have a lot of stats, so... which yeah, a lot of the children did, so yeah. So yeah, and I actually did like the Morgan and Nico's S support, or S support chain I should say, because yeah, S supports, they're kind of basic, although there was definitely some decent ones that I did get. Like I can't name like them off the top of my head, but yeah, I think most of the S supports I did I was pretty happy with the character interactions, so yeah. So who else can I remember that I used in that playthrough? Yeah, basically what I'll do is I'll try to remember as many characters that I was using a lot, and then I'll figure out who my favorite is. But anyway, more of them. But yeah, you have the key, so yeah, you're gonna just go ahead and kill this one. Okie dokie, so... yeah, we'll get that chest next turn. We're one space away from that, but it's okay. Ooh, you have a worm sir. So he'll walk towards us and then we'll get a worm sir from that guy. Cool. Anyway. So then after that, Elaine and Noir hooked up. So let's talk about Elaine. Really cool character. Oh yeah, Killer Lance. So actually let's talk about the chests in this place first, because yeah, these are random. So that chest can be a Killing Edge, a Killer Lance, a Killer Axe, a Killer Bow, and rarely it could be a blue or red gem, so that's pretty cool. And the other one is tomes, basically, which I guess I'll find out. Recover, well that's not tome, but yeah. You can get Thunder, Shine, Luna, Recover, and then rarely you can get a blue or red gem, so pretty cool. Next up we'll also have random treasure, but anyway. Back to what we were talking about. So yeah, Elaine, really cool character. Really hammy and in a very good way. And yeah, he's just really fun to watch, really fun to laugh at too, because yeah, he gets himself into some pretty funny situations. Like like a sword, which he thinks is the mistletoe, but it's just some like kitchen knife or something. According to the sage in the chat, do you get it? He was actually a sorcerer in that playthrough, which is kind of funny because Odin is a dark mage in Odin's a dark mage of fate, so yeah. So you could call him Owain Dark, but he actually calls himself that in Hero or Warriors, so that's kind of funny. And yeah, I'm gonna use Calm to kill that last boss. No, I'll end this map. And yeah, he was pretty fun. I didn't use him super much because the Noir kind of stole the spotlight. Because yeah, Noir had Arms Thrift and all that jazz. And also she was also Dark Mage. That's why they were paired up together, because yeah, Elaine could give good magic to Noir, so Noir could destroy everything. But yeah, I did use Elaine a good amount in my first playthrough, and yeah, I really liked them. I think I made him a Dread Fighter, which is the C class, but anyway. But yeah, he had Libra as the father, which is kind of weird, but yeah, it does give him access to some good magic classes. Mainly Dark Mage. I think that's it. Because yeah, Lissa already passes down Sage, I'm pretty sure. So you can get Tumfa. Which is good. I think I'm gonna need Killing Edge for this. Yeah. But yeah, not much to say really. I think he was also pretty great in Future Past, because yeah, I did play that. He's great in Fates. I think I like him more in Fates. Hard to say that, because yeah, I'm more familiar with him in Fates. I wouldn't say I like him more in Fates, because I have played Fates a bit more, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, you do that, so that's good. Yeah, he's just, like I said, like Brady, like Aniko, he's just really lovable, and he does a lot of fun things too. And he's a really strong unit, so yeah, I like him. He also has good Cypher too, which I probably should be... I don't know, maybe I should use it in some of my videos, but anyway. We got Chesky, which is cool, I guess, and then map clear. Floor 6. So yeah, that took like 30 minutes. I guess that's gonna be a longer part. So got a nice kill lance, which is good. A Chesky. The Iron Sword broke, it looks like. I guess I could I'll use... Nah, I'll keep that. Actually no, I can get another Iron Sword from you. There we go. Let's see, your Iron Axe is almost gone, but that's okay. Actually, I'll sell it. There we go, Garrick definitely has a lot of weapons to play with, so that's cool. And Yatana, I'm going to fix that mistake I made. Let's give it the lower use one. So we're gonna deal with O. Okay then. And the boss is white with bracelet. Cool. Is this like a FE6 map? I know there's an FE6 map coming up. But yeah, this is like 20x in Ilya. Very much so, so yeah. And there's also a lot of them tuned on this map. How high leveled are these? Level 3, so they're still not that high leveled, but that's okay. And we got a lot of chests up here. So, and one down there as well. Yeah, this might be a this might be a kind of long episode, but anyway. I'm gonna try playing a little bit quicker, so I'm gonna be less stingy on EXP gain, I guess. Yeah, this will be good. Let's go. So after Elaine, then that there would be oh, these walls have a lot of health too. Alright, so let's use the steel sword, and I'll use the silver bow and break it. I guess I should go with the air enemies as well, see if there's anything interesting. Droppable steel lance, that's helpful. Chest key. A torch, that's kind of random, but anyway. Okay, so let's dance and let's get going. So Noir, kind of a weird character because yeah, she has the whole split personality thing. So she basically acts like Benedetta half the time. Okay, that's kind of a mean thing to say, by the way. she acts very meek and stuff, but then she gets a talisman on, and then she starts acting like a psycho, which is kind of weird. But anyway, she was fun to use because yeah, she had an overpowered setup. The overpowered setup was with was with Sorcerer, and then Donald was the father, so... And yeah, that's an overpowered setup because yeah, Donald has Arms Thrift and Aptitude, so yeah, you can make the child really strong if you do that. And yeah, that's what happened with Noir, so yeah. So that was fun. And yeah, I used a lot. She also got me out of a lot of difficult situations because of a really strong enemy phase. And yeah, she could even live through kind of warriors during future past because of her Nosferatu. So that was pretty cool, see. They also break the walls for me, so that's kind of dumb. Anyway, who else? Oh yeah, Shell and Sully. I used them together a lot because yeah, both of them are Deliverer, which is a really good skill in Awakening. It gives you +2 movement when you are paired up, which yeah, that's powerful. Should I use Tana only? Yeah, I think I can do that. Anyway. So, yeah, they both had Deliverer, and then because Shell's father was Gaius, I made her a thief. I made her both a trickster and a assassin for the playthrough. And yeah, that was fun, because yeah, she had so much movement, she had 10 movement, so yeah, getting chests with her was a breeze, so... And yeah, as a character, she's alright. She's very similar to her mother, except she likes fair fights as well. So yeah, nothing like super interesting with her, but oh well. Alright, who else? Can I remember? Because yeah, one kind of weird thing about the playthrough was I didn't really use any flyers, which yeah, probably a bad idea, but that's what happens. So yeah, I don't really use like Cynthia that much. Well, I don't really use the two Pegasi until like I got the child units. Like I used them a little bit, but then once I got the child units, I stopped using them. But anyway, one more pairing that I can remember quite vividly was Severa and Jerome. And yeah, actually Jerome was a flyer, and he was actually really useful because of that. So anyway, let's talk about Severa first. She's a tsundere. Can't really... not much else to say really. But, yeah... I do have some weird opinions about tsunderes, I guess, so... yeah, there's that. Like, weird opinions and weird takes about them, but anyway. But yeah, the reason why I ended up using her, I wasn't going to use her initially, but then I saw her promote into a Bow Knight. And she looks really cool as a Bow Knight because she had black hair because of style. Technically dark green, that's what it looks like. Kellen would give her black hair, I'm pretty sure, which I did in my first playthrough. Let's see. Yeah, you did break this down a lot. What do you have? Longbows? Iron bow. So yeah, if I break the door with Tana, or break the wall I mean, then we'll be safe from arrows. Probably. Except we won't, but that's okay. The other support, so it's fine. Alright. Get Garrick in here as well. So yeah, then I ended up using her. I even like grind up. She was basically like Lara Shell in this playthrough. She was like a late game unit that decided to grind up because I felt like I really wanted to use her. Kind of funny how that works out, but anyway. And yeah, I even gave her Gale Force because yeah, as a Bow Knight, it actually was somewhat balanced because she couldn't just kill something and then enemy phase everything else because of her weapons, so... And yeah, she actually turned out a pretty decent bow use as well. Which I wasn't expecting when I was playing the game, but oh well. Don't want to do that. This guy's a Lombo, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill him with these two. I'll use Arthur to kill him. And there you go. So yeah, like I said, I did like a character in Fates, I think, but I haven't used it that much in Fates, so I'm not 100% sure about that. Because in Fates, she's kind of average unit. Like, she's alright, she'll get the job done, but she's not like anything super outstanding. So... But yeah, no, she like grows on me because yeah, she has these like fun moments that make her kind of like her. So yeah, I feel like she's like a character that's growing me little by little, so that's kind of fun. Then yeah, Jerome. He's kind of a cool child unit because yeah, again, he's quite different from his mother and Wyvern Rider, of course, he can become a really strong one of those, and that's always nice to see. And yeah, he was like a berserker, but then once he got Axe Fair, I made him a Wyvern Lord. Jacob wanted that really good class. Anyway, Silverbow this. And I guess you can do this. And yeah, I'll go Killing Edge, because you're in range of a white, so... There we go. And like I said, I think that's the last character I remember using a lot. I was using like a team of 14, so yeah, I probably forgot a couple of them. It has been like a little bit since I finished that, so yeah. My memory's probably really terrible. But yeah, those are the units I remember using like a ton, so mostly. So anyway, longbow, and then this is a iron bow. Yeah, you're gonna annoy me a lot, so I'm gonna take you out with the javelin. There we go. I wonder how I'm gonna open this chest. It's probably gonna be kind of annoying, but anyway. So favorite characters overall, so my favorite overall is hard to say because yeah, like I said, the game does have a pretty big cost and I like most of them. Like a lot of the Gen 1 units I really enjoyed, and I also enjoyed seeing how like, I'll admit I did enjoy seeing how some of them ended up together too. I wonder who my favorite Gen 1 character would be. Hard to say. Like I could just say Olivia because she was, you know, because of my first playthrough, but I don't know, there could be someone else that I really like as well. Anyway, very good. Then Gen 2 of course. I think I would have said Inigo on my first playthrough, but yeah, I might have a different opinion this time. Like I said, this is a difficult opinion. We'll go for the Iron Sword. But yeah, I'll probably say Inigo, Elaine, or Brady is probably my favorite child unit in Awakening. Yeah, we got a Lombo, that's annoying. You do have a chest key. So if I do this, then yeah. I could use that chest key to help us out. And yeah, you will probably take yourself out. I mean, you can also do this. Then I could play this broken silver bow. Yeah, let's do that. So having a space for inventory for some of these maps might not be a bad idea. Okay. And then we got the flyers. I do want Tana to take that person out. I also want to break this down as well, so yeah, I guess they can work on that. Alright, do your worst. And there you go. But yeah, like I said, Awakening's cost is probably what makes you like Awakening a good amount. Like yeah, Fates, it does have like the refined gameplay, which is why I like that game a lot too. But yeah, I felt like the characters weren't as interesting, so... Especially the child units, so... Although yeah, Fates definitely has a lot of characters I liked, so... So it's not like I disliked Fates' cost, just that yeah, I thought that Awakening probably had a more memorable cost overall, so yeah. Which yeah, if I do make that tier list, or if I refine that tier list, I should be saying. Anyway, let's see what I get. 5,000 gold, very nice. Um, that chest seems to always give 5,000 gold, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, you're gonna be going... Yeah, you can go backwards. Or we can go this way and break down these walls. I guess we can do that. And you can use steel sword because yeah, then there's a path down here, and then she'll be able to open this chest for us. So yeah, very nice. And yeah, Cormac, he's gonna continue doing this. And there you go. And yeah, you can also help out with the path clearing. That is just a more annoying version of the every 6 map. I think on that map I was talking about visual novels. I think that was one topic I talked about. But anyway, next chest. This one kind of random stuff. It had a steel lance. It can have steel sword, steel blade, brave sword, steel lance, brave lance, steel axe, brave axe, steel bow, and brave bow. The steel weapons are a lot more common, as you would expect. So yeah. And yeah, actually these chests, they do kind of remind me of Turing Saga because yeah, some of those random encounter maps had chests too, and yeah, they can contain random items. I think I might have gotten some good ones, but yeah, the thing I remember from Turing Saga is I got a lot of the rare item drops from enemies. Like the monster slaying weapons and other cool stuff. I think even the Paragon swords, so yeah, that was pretty cool. That was a fun, that was a very interesting playthrough of Turing Saga. Six, 666 with the killing edge. I mean, he is a demon or a monster, so I guess that makes sense, but anyway. That guy didn't move. And this one is a bolting. That's pretty cool. I think we got something valuable for once. So that can have Illfire, Bolting, Divine, Purge, Nosferatu, and Eclipse. And yeah, the siege terms are rarer, so yeah, I got something cool for once. But yeah, I was thinking to myself now, yeah, probably Olivia's probably my favorite Gen 1 character. Probably my favorite Awakening character too. Oh no. Kind of weird. Kind of weird this should be. I guess that first playthrough experience is probably what makes me like her so much. But anyway, it looks like I probably don't need that chest key, but because I'm doing this, but that's okay. Alright. What's that last chest can contain? And can we defeat the rest of the enemies? Probably. So anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I'll need a killing edge. So yeah, let's use it. I guess another thing about Awakening 2, I wonder if I like its class on the 3 houses. I doubt it. I think 3 houses has the best class out of those 3 games I mentioned, so... And yeah, I do rank it higher than Fates and Awakening on my tier list currently, so yeah. I guess that would make sense then. Because yeah, even though Awakening has definitely some issues with its gameplay, I did still like enjoy the game a lot and I played it a lot, so yeah. And yeah, like I said in my last part, Free Hopes definitely looks like it's gonna be an interesting game. Even if I don't end up playing it myself. But yeah, he got to level 10 in this place, that's pretty cool. Anyway, I guess we can have Tana take out that person. One more thing about Awakening 2, I guess, and yeah, I did mention Future Past a good amount, because yeah, I did enjoy it, it was pretty good. It definitely is another reason why I end up quite like the children, but then again, I haven't seen Heirs of Fate yet, which I think is similar. Like, it helps give spotlight to the children characters, so... And yeah, like I said, I haven't seen it yet, and yeah, if I don't get it soon, I won't be able to play it myself, so yeah. Maybe I should think about that, but I don't know. I can also use a longbow to kill this person too, which I might do. I mean, this brave sword dude, he could be an issue. He does have pretty good attack as well. Anyway, let's use the chest key because I brought it along. A physic, very nice. Let's see what else that could have contained. Physic, fortify, silence, and restore. And actually, physic's the most common out of those, so that's actually kind of nice, actually. I'll use the iron sword. There we go. And take him out. Alright. I guess that could also be an interesting topic for layer 2 DLC in Fire Emblem. Let's see. Feather Claw, Iron Lance, Short Bow, and Steel Bow. Alright. Colm is going in. So yeah, let's see how well he does. He does have the support on his side, so that's why I'm not too worried about how he does. And yeah, these chests are lost random chests in this place, so yeah. There'll be more on the Lagda ruins, so yeah. I'm pretty sure you will get a profit out of this place as long as you use cheap weaponry, so like iron and steel weapons, so yeah. And you probably only need iron weapons for this place, so yeah. I would be feeling a bolting to take out that last dude. If I can't reach with a longbow, which I'm pretty sure I can. I'll use the iron sword again. Take you out, and then I'll probably use, should I use Nami? Nah, I won't. I'll just keep using Colm. And there we go. He's getting really good, actually. I wasn't expecting this. I want to rescue. And there we go. I guess I have my flyers also. Get her in here. Okay. Alright, Bruce Sword, dude. Can't say he doesn't drop it, that's okay. And we took him out. And yeah, that was the boss, so... there we go. And yeah, full HP, that's really good to see. Then got the short bow dude. And now we just had to take them out. you go. Steel sword? Yeah, why not? Next turn, I can kill this Calm and then longbow this person properly, and then yeah, that'll be it. For the 6th floor, which took a while because of how it's laid out. Okay. And yeah, and yeah, we talked about Awakening a lot, and yeah, like I said, it might move up the tier list, or my tier list. It's pretty low down. It was pretty low down before, but yeah, like I said, because of how I played it, I definitely have a better opinion of it, so who knows, maybe it'll move up, but I don't think it's going to move up that much, because it depends on how I feel about Birthright and Rev. Like, if I like Awakening more than those two. Because yeah, I don't think it beats Conquest in my opinion, because Conquest has really good gameplay. I probably should have mentioned that earlier, but anyway. While it's just, you know, faffing around. But anyway, we got a new unit to talk about, and that's how we're going to end this part. We get Orson, and he actually has a red gem, so yeah, we get more money out of this. So Orson, I mean, I talked about him earlier, and the growth rates I mentioned then are actually his growth rates here. But anyway, Orson, he's like Seth, a decent paladin. That'll get the job done. He has double A ranks, decent base stats, and yeah, he comes with some pretty cool weapons. You got another rune sword for our trouble, a silver lance, and yeah, the red gem. So you can go ahead and sell that. And yeah, we're doing decent on the money, so that's good. Anyway, I'll remind you of those growth rates again. They are 80% HP, 55 strength, 45 skill, 40 speed, 25 luck, 45 defense, and 30 res. What's cool about him is, yeah, the defense. You can actually get quite bulky, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, he'll turn out like Seth, basically. I'm pretty sure. They'll both be pretty decent paladins. The only problem is he cannot support like all these characters. So yeah, he's probably not going to be that amazing of a unit. You're probably better off using like the Amelia I trained up anyway. And yeah, now I have 4 rune swords. Maybe I should take advantage of them. But anyway, so next time we're going to be wrapping up the Tower of Valni with floors 7 and 8. So I'll see you guys again for that.